Who Am I Now? A Journey Through Identity Grief. A story written by Ruth Hephzibah.
Chapter 20. My name in their mouths. There's a sting that doesn't come from sticks or stones. It comes from hearing your name slip through someone else's mouth in a way that makes you flinch. You know the tone, not the affectionate Ruth your children use, not a warm Sister Ruth in church, not even the professional Dr. Ruth in a meeting. I'm talking about the dragged out version, the whispered version, the one laced with suspicion or mockery, the one that makes you want to ask, what exactly did you mean by that? Identity grief gets heavier when you realize people aren't talking about who you are now, but about who you used to be, or worse, who they imagine you still are. I remember overhearing my name in the hallway once. I wasn't meant to hear it. A group of women were huddled close, voices low, but my name slipped out clear as day. My instinct was to smile and keep walking. But that night, I replayed it 100 times. What were they saying? Was it judgment? Was it pity? Was it a story about me from 10 years ago? Retold as if it was happening yesterday? That's the trap. When your identity has already shifted, but the community refuses to update your story, it hurts because names are tied to identity. In the Bible, when God shifted a person's assignment, he often shifted their name. Abraham to Abraham, Jacob to Israel, Saul to Paul. So when people keep your name stuck in the past, it feels like they are rejecting the new name God has already given you. The temptation is to fight back, to defend, to explain, to clear the air. And yes, sometimes conversations are needed, but I've learned that the louder response isn't always the stronger one. My best intervention became living so consistently in the now me that their gossip sounded outdated. Eventually it did. People who wanted to keep me in 2012 looked ridiculous in 2025 because my life had long moved on. Still, the grief is real. It's the ache of knowing that while you're fighting to build, some are tearing down with their words. And you can't control every mouth, but you can control whose voice you let shape you. I started asking myself, who gets to name me? Who gets to define me? And the list became very short. My God, my inner circle, myself. That's it. Everyone else can have opinions, but they don't get naming rights. One day, after hearing a particularly nasty bit of gossip, I opened my journal and wrote in big letters, my name in heaven outweighs my name in their mouths. I stared at it until it sank in, because at the end of the day, when the roll is called up yonder, it won't be their whispers that echo. It will be the voice of the one who calls me beloved. So yes, let them talk. Let them recycle stories that no longer fit. Let them call me names that don't belong to me anymore. I know who I am. I know whose I am. And I know that every time my name is spoken in the room I'm not in, God has already spoken it in one I can see. And that room matters more.
If you love our series, please support us by liking our page, or you could visit our store, or you could buy our book, or you could sign up for our bootcamp or classes, or join our community. Click the link on our bio to get more details. Thank you.